Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Mel Khalid alias Captain Soil. I live in Casablanca in Morocco. I am a volunteer with Isha Yoga Center in India to support the safe soil movement because top scientists are saying that today desertification is growing in the world at an alarming speed. Every 5 seconds, the surface area of a soccer pitch on agricultural land becomes sand. At this pace, we only have 40 to 50 years left of agricultural soil. Then there will be a global food crisis. To mitigate this issue, Sadhguru launched the Safe Soil movement and made policies that need to be signed and adopted by all countries of the world. These policies call for a minimum of 3 to 6% of organic matter in the soil to ensure people's good health. I do challenges to support this movement and raise people's awareness about this topic. I've started recently a new challenge which consists of running every day for 365 days. And today is the 26th day. Are you ready, guys? Let's do this again. Save soil, let's make it happen. 52% of agricultural soils in the world are already degraded. They're already in the desertification stage, which means that the percentage of organic matter in them is below 1%. The red flag is already there. This desertification leads to 6 global issues, which are costing millions of people's lives and a lot of money to the world. The 6 global issues are: 1. Food crisis. 2. Water scarcity. 3. Loss of biodiversity. 4. Climate change. 5. Loss of livelihood. And 6. Conflicts and migrations. About food crisis, they said that in 20 years, food production will drop by 40% for a population of 9.3 billion people. There will be more people and less food. This doesn't sound good, and this will not look good either. We all remember during the coronavirus, 2 ladies fighting in the supermarket about toilet paper. And people can survive without toilet paper. But when it comes to food, when there will be food shortages, it's another story. And right now, approximately 2 billion people in the world suffer already from nutritional deficiencies, which leads to multitude of diseases. The second global issue is water scarcity. Depleted soils cannot absorb and regulate water flows, which leads to water scarcity, droughts and floods. Organic matter can hold up to 90% of its weight in water and release it slowly over time. This is a big help in drought-prone areas. The third global issue is the loss of biodiversity. During the last 30 years, 80% of them has gone extinct. Scientists say that 27,000 species of life forms are going extinct every year. This is a genocide. We're talking about billions of life forms. Most people think that these insects there, such as earthworms and many other life forms, we think that they're worthless, they don't have any purpose, they're just there for decoration. No, they have a very specific purpose, an important one. Their role is more important than the human role. If humanity disappears from today, all life forms will only thrive. They will proliferate. There will be more animals, more insects, more trees. And if earthworms go extinct, all life forms on Earth will be extinct in just 6 years. These biomass insects are responsible for the vitamins and nutrients present in our food. The more insects are living in the soil, the richer the soil and the richer the nutrients. The richer of nutrients the food is, the plants, the fruits and vegetables. If you are wondering why our kids fall sick very often, it's because their immune system is so weak. And it's weak because the food that they're eating are weaker and weaker. We are producing generations of humanity who are weaker and weaker. So now we're going against the evolution, the current of evolution, which is to produce generations of people more evolved, more powerful, more strong. Now we are committing a crime against humanity because we are better than our kids. We are better than our children in terms of physical and mental strength. If you haven't joined us in the Safe Soil movement, please do so. Talk about it. Become an earth buddy like me and 4 other billion people around the world. This is by the people, for the people, and it's free. We only ask from you your email address to sign up as an earth buddy and spend and invest 10 minutes per day talking about Safe Soil movement in your social media so that you can make other people aware of the dangers of desertification, because this is a serious problem. The planet Earth is dying and nobody takes credit for it, nobody is caring. It's time that we stop this. We see only some few minorities of people having flyers and saying no to cutting trees, no to killing animals, etc. This has to change. This shouldn't be only the minority, it should be the majority of people who are aware, because now we are lacking awareness, and awareness and consciousness is the only thing that will save us. If we are not conscious, if we are not aware, we will be doomed. The fourth global issue is sorry. The fourth global issue is climate change. Carbon dioxide stored in soil is 3 times that in the living plants and 2 times that in the atmosphere. And if soil depletion continues, if soil is not revitalized, soil can release 850 billion tons of carbon dioxide in the air in the future. This is more than all the emissions of humanity during the last 30 years. This will increase the problems of climate change. This will make it even worse. So soil is very crucial for carbon sequestration. The fifth global issue is loss of livelihood. Thousands of farmers in the world are committing suicide. 74% globally, 74% of poor people are directly affected by desertification. It is estimated that Desertification is costing the world up to $10.6 trillion every year. When it comes to desertification, the numbers are huge. We can't figure them out. It's serious. This is a serious problem. The sixth global issue is conflicts and migrations. Land issues have played a significant role in over 90% of major wars and conflicts in Africa since 1990. Population growth combined with food and water scarcity could cause over 1 billion people in the world to migrate to other regions and countries by 2050. This will be an unplanned migration, which means that there will be a lot of sufferings of people and exploitation, and the first to be exploited are women and children. This doesn't sound good. We need to be aware right now. From the French Revolution to the Arab Spring, high food prices have been cited as factors behind mass protest movements. So the future is already happening in Africa. This only will get worse over time. The numbers will keep increasing. I am wondering why the Moroccan media never mentioned safe soil movement, even it's been launched more than two years now. Sadhguru launched the safe soil movement on March 21st, 2022. He did the journey on a motorcycle from London to India. He crossed Europe and Asia. Most countries, 74 countries, signed the safe soil policies. Right now, I think the number has reached 84 countries. There are still hundreds of countries, such as Morocco, who are still sleeping on this. If we keep sleeping on this for another 10-20 years, we will reach a non-return point. The American coach of personal development, Jim Rohn, said there are two kinds of pain: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. If you have the choice, always choose the pain of discipline, because it's in your hands. The discipline, if you are self-disciplined, you mean that you have self-love. And the pain of regret is very painful, and it's no more in your hands. You will only suffer. So please, let's be a responsible generation and not a regretful generation. We need to know what's going on behind the scenes. There are forces, hidden forces of, it's like the movie Star Wars, good and evil. We see this in animes and movies, and we think that it's for kids. This is the truth. The only way to hide the truth is to make it like a joke, so that nobody cares about it. We are frequencies, and we get inspired by higher entities by entities, creatures of spirit world, such as God or Satan or angels or demons. There are two sides, the side of God and angels and the side of Satan and demons. And according to your vibration, because as many great minds on this planet have said, our brain is just like an antenna. It emits and receives thoughts. We are connected according to your vibration. So from whom you will receive inspiration, If you pay attention to people, some people are talking about these things. Some of Hollywood stars. And we all know that Hollywood is satanic. Most of them, when they win the Oscar, for example, they say, I thank Satan for giving me inspiration. They're showing us on which team they're playing. Others say, I thank God for giving me inspiration. So you must choose from whom you will have inspiration. This is according to your vibration. There is a chart on the internet that you need to check. It represents the human consciousness. Our consciousness is determined by our emotions, because the language of the universe is emotion. You may say what you want to this universe, it won't give you what you want. The universe will give you who you are, a reflection of who you are. If you are asking the universe to give you love and you have self-hatred, the universe will respond to your vibrations only. Sorry guys. The universe cannot give you something that you don't have, that you've not given to yourself already. If you want something from the universe, you must first give it to yourself. There is a shadow work that we need to do. We need to raise our frequencies and our vibrations to a certain level. As I said, there are hidden forces, hidden powers of evil and good. So now, the safe soil movement. Why so much resistance on it? Why it's not implemented just like that? While we are asking people, because the leaders, most of them, they won't act on it just by themselves, even though they know it's important. But there are hidden agendas. They're following some rules, some orders, such as the New World Order, the pandemic, all these things. It's because we were born in a war zone. We have been programmed. This matrix is negative. It's life-sucking matrix. Nothing is exciting here. And we have been programmed to dim our lights, to kill our ambitions and dreams, so that the so-called elites of this world remain in their position of leadership. There are hidden agencies, hidden societies, such as the Illuminati, the Freemason and Yale. These hidden societies, they rule the world by ruling the people, by controlling everything about us. They have controlled almost everything. The cutting of trees, the pollution of the air, is to make the first food for the body weaker and polluted, which is the air, the oxygen, the prana, the pranic energy. And the way we used to sit at school, long hours of sitting, were made to misalign our spine. And when the spine is misaligned, then the capacity of the lungs is reduced, so that we breathe lower quantities of bad oxygen. There are multiple attacks on us. The oxygen is bad, it's polluted, and the capacity of the lung has been reduced. So now we're only receiving the worst from these people. Now the food, the story of the food, after polluting the air, now the food, by soil depletion, foods are depleted. Depleted soils means depleted humans. And why you need to be depleted? Because the first three industries in the world are weaponry first, armaments. You will always see military. And first technologies go, and first technologies and scientific researches go directly to the military. They're seeking how to kill well. This has to change. This shows that the world is still sleeping and dreaming. We need to wake up to change these things. These three first industries has to change. The scientific researchers must not go to the military. They must go to education, to healthcare, to see how to improve people's lives and not how to kill more. We've had enough of wars. We've seen them. Our grandparents and big grandparents have seen the wars. War is a 3D dimension, three-dimensional activity. We don't need it anymore. The second big industry is the industry of alcohol and cigarettes. So this shows that most people are drunk, intoxicated, unaware of what's going on. People are not even aware. The third big industry is the big pharma, the industry of medicines. So if you are healthy, you are not a good consumer, you are not a good customer. This is why the resistance of safe soil movements, the safe soil movements, the increase of organic matter in the soil will increase the human health and the human consciousness. There has been scientific studies showing that the land on which you walk upon has a great impact on your level of consciousness and intelligence. If you are walking on desert or on a street like this, it's not like walking in rich soil. The richness of life of the soil has an impact on you because you are alive. You are alive and you are one with other lives. Now we have been this mindset of separation. It's a conquest mindset. As they say, if you want to rule something, if you have to attack, you need to separate the people, separate the villages, so that you attack well, your attack, your efforts, you do less efforts. Now we have been separated from Mother Earth. Women are in the cities. When they see their kids playing with the soil, they say it's dirt. They don't say it's mother. It's not dirt. It's our mother. And whether you realize it now or when they will bury you, you and soil are one. You are the soil. This is because the devil is king of this world and he has reversed everything that God has made. Now what you see here is just reversed. The good is bad, the bad is good, the top is bottom, the bottom is top. So the depletion of soil means the depletion of people. Now after attacking the air, the oxygen, your lung capacity, your physical body, your spine has been misaligned. Your posture, because there is power in a right posture. Your manifestation power will increase if you are aligned with the universe, because this body is just a tool of manifestation. Now there comes the turn of the most powerful weapon on this planet. It's your mind, the programming of the mind, the mindsets that you have, the paradigm, the subconscious mind. We have been instilled with negativity everywhere, at home, with friends, at school, in the media, of course, everywhere, only negativity. Now we have a negative mindset, and when you have a negative mindset, what you do, you create a negative world, a world that sucks. This is the modern slavery. You think that you are free. You are a slave. You were born a slave in this matrix. You have dreams, you have ideas which are not yours. You are part of somebody else's agenda. You are achieving and fulfilling and working hard to achieve people's dreams. Because people are so unconscious, they have taken these ideas as theirs. They're not yours. It's a program. To be conscious, to be aware of these things, you need energy. Now, after seeing the three first industries, the fourth one, which is internet. On internet, the most watched thing on the internet is porn websites. It's very pitiful to see, to use such a technology as internet just to watch porn. And why porn websites are free? Have you ever asked this question? Why a business program is not free, and why a porn website is free? You are in the 3D dimension. We are in the matrix, the negative matrix, which means that nothing is free here. And if you see something free, know that you are the product, which is the case of the porn websites. Porn websites are there to destroy you, to deplete you from your vital energy, to keep you stuck in the lower vibrations, to keep you live like an animal, living by the three lower chakras, the instinct chakras. As long as you keep watching them and masturbating or fornicating, you will stay in the lower vibrations, and you are wondering why you're not achieving your dreams. To achieve your dream is against the matrix. It's like swimming against the current of the ocean. To swim against the current of the ocean, you need big muscles, you need stamina, you need endurance, you need physical strength. This is what you need to develop here. You need energy. You are wondering why you are not achieving your dreams, and you have negative people around you, toxic people surrounding you. You're giving time and energy to them. You're watching foolishness on TV, like TV shows. You are worshipping celebrities. Stop worshipping these people. Most of them are parts of the hidden societies, and during their festivals, this is not a festival of music. This is a ritual of witchcraft. And when you go there, your life starts crumbling and you don't know why. It's because you assisted to a ritual, to a satanic ritual. You need to be aware of this. Don't waste a single drop of your energy on something else which is not helping you to grow, which is not helping you to improve your life. Here is my advice. Anything and anyone who is not helping you to grow, who is not helping you to improve your life, to be better, to attain your best version ever, cut them off of your life. As Les Brown said, get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dreams. Jim Rohn, when he was young, he has his mentor, Earl. He said to him, Earl said to Jim Rohn was young, poor, miserable in life. His mentor, Earl said to him, when you change, everything will change for you. What does this mean? I didn't know what it meant. I thought to change is to change some ideas, to change clothes, to change friends, maybe to keep family and change friends. I've changed everything. Personality, family, friends, myself. Your dream will cost you everything. This is not a change. This is a transformation to be true. It's like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. The diet of a caterpillar has nothing to do with the diet of a butterfly. The mindset of a caterpillar has nothing to do with the mindset of a butterfly. This is exactly what will happen to you if you are serious about your dreams. You will change everything because you need to change your vibration. This universe is an ocean of motion. It's just energy, and unlike energy attracts unlike energy. You cannot attract energy of abundance when you have a scarcity mindset. There is something called angstroms, which is the unity of vibration of this universe. Is just a vibration. Most people talk about the law of attraction. The law of attraction is not the primarily law, it's a secondary law. The primarily law is the law of vibration. You attract to yourself what you are vibrating at. You don't attract what you want, you attract who you are, what you are. And this is according to your vibration. You have a frequency. So you are positioned in the existence in this category of frequencies. This is where the universe places you. The universe is like an artificial intelligence. It's so intelligent. So if you have a mindset of wickedness, don't think that you have power. Because the construction, the builder of the universe is God. And God is the King of Kings. And He is not a liar. He is not a man that He shall lie. He is working truthful. So if you are power, if you are in need of power, if you want to be a real manifester, if you have to change for real, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to be aligned with your values. Stop lying to yourself. Stop saying it's okay when it's not. Just by being honest, by speaking what you feel, there is power added to you. This is a process. It's not going to happen overnight. This changing of vibration is a process of many years. Your body has to adapt. Your body will have to go from a place to another. Don't give up. It will be long, it will be hard, but it's worth it, because it's better than living in somebody else's programming. Our imagination has been hijacked by the Matrix, by these so-called elites of the hidden societies, the elites of cowards that they are. Why they have started programming us since childhood? It's because a human being is a powerful human being. They have studied us. They know you more than you know yourself. Let me tell you who you are. You were created in God's image. You were sent here to this planet. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, a physical experience. And you were sent here to be a co-creator, to create with God here on the planet. God has created the universe, the planets, the celestial beings, and you have to create your own dream here on the planet. Every one of us, we're like mosaic, we're like pieces of a painting. Each one of us is a small piece, and there is a specific role that nobody can play here on this planet but you. It's your role. This is your place. This is what you need to find. It's your calling in life. It's your dream. Don't sleep on it. Don't let it die. Fight for it. Do whatever you can to make it happen. To find it first and then make it happen. Napoleon Hill said, as I said, this bunch of cowards, they started attacking us since childhood because they're the followers of the devil, and the devil is a coward, and cowards want an easy win, so they want to win easily. And what's the easy way to win? Is by attacking a child while he is unconscious. This is what they did. So, because they know if you are aware, you are powerful, you are unbeatable, unstoppable, invincible. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, what lies behind you and what lies in front of you are tiny matters to what lies within you. And he was talking about the world. The world is nothing in comparison to what's in you. Jesus Christ said, the King of God is within you. Sadhguru said, in is the only way out. Les Brown said, there is greatness within you. The French coach of personal development, David Laroche, said, il y a de la magie en toi, which means there is magic in you. These are great minds. And Napoleon Hill said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of anything. So you are an achiever. You are someone who is going to achieve anything they believe. So now, we have created a world that sucks because this is what we believe. The programmers of the Matrix have hijacked our imagination and put negativity in it, so that they are using our creative powers to create a world that they like, to create a Matrix that sucks. Don't accept disbeliefs anymore. Don't accept for yourself only to be a slave working for someone who doesn't honor you, who doesn't pay you fairly. As Dolly Parton said, it's all taking and no giving. They're just giving you pieces, small pieces, and you have been exploited by all means. I'm not saying to quit your job. Be strategical, know that you are in a war zone. If you are there evading the nonsense of the manager, be wise, be strategical, be there, earn the money and go study something. As Sadhguru said, do not seek success, seek empowerment and competence. Because these two will give you success. Now, Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And what's life's coming attractions? It's the future. Most people say, I don't know what will happen in the future. The programmers of the Matrix know what will happen in the future. This is why they hijacked your imagination. They put negativity in it so that you create a world that sucks. You need to change your beliefs. You can do it. Nobody has ever started at the top. We've all been programmed by the same matrix. The devil is using the same tricks, all tricks. He's here for thousands of years. He's wiser than all of us, humans. But there is a God who is the King of Kings, who is wiser than everyone else, than the devil and his teams. This is why they said, you and God are the majority. Don't be afraid of the world. Don't be afraid if you are alone facing the whole world, because you're not really alone and you're not facing the world. The world is facing God. Don't tell the world that you have problems. Tell your problems and the world that you have a God. If you keep God first, if you pass the test, yes, my friends, I know this sounds crazy, but there are years of tests that you need to pass. If you pass them, because you can't be trusted, we can't trust you unless we test you. Will you fall? Angels have fallen. Will you fall too? Will you sell your soul for money, for fame? Will you? We don't know. So we test you. And if you succeed, if you pass the test, then God will show up for you. As they said, put God first, and then all the other things will be added to you, shall be added to you, or something like this. Put God first. Put God first. You can blow up any relationship, any business, anything, except your relationship with God. It's worth it. And even though if you don't succeed, it's worth it also. Success is not everything. And the secret of happiness in this life is not about focusing on the things that's missing in your life. It's to be grateful for what they have already trusted you with. And know that you will always find someone somewhere on this planet who is dreaming and believing and praying to have what you have. You may not see it, but somebody lesser than you will see it. Will see the value of what you have. It could be something very simple like running water at home. Most people, as we're talking about safe soil movements and desertification, some people still in the world, they didn't have running water at home. They had to walk miles just to get water. And the food production now is sufficient to feed the whole world. And I mean more than 8 billion people, and still millions of people continue to die by starvation. This is not because we don't have the food or the transportation tools or the technologies to know what these people are. We know these things. What's missing? It's the empathy on the decision takers, the so-called leaders, the so-called elites. So there is a push. They're pushing us towards something. Don't you feel driven? Pushed like a cattle. Pushed where? To the slaughterhouse. after attacking your mind, your food, your oxygen, your life, there comes the pandemic, the plandemic. Now creating viruses. Coronavirus is a man-made virus made to kill millions of people. Luckily, the plan didn't work out. They were trying to make us on a permanent lockdown. They will try it again by creating other viruses and trying to make other lockdowns, permanent lockdowns. This is about control. This is what the narcissist craves most. Control and attention. As I said, the control of the breathing, the food, the mindset, the world, everything is monitored and controlled. Don't allow these folks, these clowns, to control you. This bunch of cowards hiding in the hidden societies, sharing information with themselves, because this is the only thing they have. It's knowledge, because knowledge is power. And as Jim Rohn said, applied knowledge is true power. So I will give you the knowledge and I will give you the motivation to apply it to your life. Start reprogramming your subconscious mind by your own. Choose your own program and work on it. It doesn't matter if it will take you 10 years, 20 years. It doesn't matter. It's your freedom. We're talking about your freedom here. As Earl Nightingale said, don't give up on a dream just because of the time it will take you to get there, because time will anyway pass. So many 10 years have passed in my life and I'm still the same. And there is a season to sow and there is a season to reap. And now we are reaping what they have sown in our psyche when we were kids, which is a world that sucks, a life of misery and scarcity and hatred. Do the exercise of Louise Hay. She's distributed mirrors in her seminars to her participants and said to them, look at yourself in the mirror and say to yourself, I love you. Make it a habit. This simple exercise, this simple daily habit will increase your self-love. Your self-love will make you change your decisions. You will no more accept nonsense of your manager. Now you're accepting it because you have been programmed to be in lower frequencies, to have a low self-esteem, self-love. You like these things. It will be challenging. You will have to get out from your comfort zone and live in some way, in simplicity. But it's worth it, and it's the only way. You can't have two things. It's like a cup. You have a cup, and there is coffee in the cup, and you want fruit juice in it. You can't have coffee and fruit juice at the same cup. You need to make it empty from coffee and then put fruit juice in it. This is like you. You can't have both lives. You must have the choice. Get out of your comfort zone. Be bold. God is with you. Put God first. This is Captain Soil speaking. I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Save soil. Let's make it happen. Salute.